prophetic voices. National, continental, and global.
I have been doing this for many years to share the future. God continues to speak to us. And our mandate and responsibility is to stand as a church and pray. We have to take more responsibility in prayer concerning the things God is revealing. Some by their nature were able to avert and change, and some by divine purpose we are to watch and pray to find our responsibility in their occurrence.
What was 2021 in prophecy?
I have prayer points of this year. Some local concerning our nation, a few of them, and a number of them concerning the world.
Uganda's healthcare systems.
We need to pray for our health system, which I believe is going to become a big agenda of conversation this year. A lot has to be exposed and will be in the consequent years concerning our health system. Something must change.
Private hospitals have been in the spotlight over what is termed as exorbitant charges in managing and treating COVID-19 patients. This prompted the Parliamentary COVID-19 Task Force to summon the proprietors of private hospitals for an explanation.
I've also found out that our doctors and the cleaners have not been paid for the last 8 months.
The demand for better pay and enhanced welfare for Ugandan medical workers has been ongoing. The strike entered its third day today. They had given government a 90-day ultimatum to fulfill its promises. This deadline passed.
South Sudan.
South Sudan.
South Sudan.
Although we've had very many conversations on the unity, God is still bringing together between these individuals that have been fighting for a long time. The Lord reveals to me that not many of them have had that peace concretized in their hearts, and many of which were involved in the process of seeking peace. So the Lord instructs us that we should pray for South Sudan, that peace will prevail in that nation. And the church has a great responsibility in the participation of that healing than ever before. And so as we're praying for South Sudan, we pray for the church in South Sudan.
Prayer for the United Kingdom.
Towards the end of the year, I mentioned something about systematic racism in the United Kingdom. Yeah, racism is everywhere. The devil is trying to do something in the United Kingdom, and we should pray that it doesn't happen. We don't want it to happen, and it will be race related, but in there it wants to shed blood. So we're praying, and we shall be okay if it doesn't come to pass.
A word for the United States of America.
On the political side, I saw more controversies between America and China. And for what it's worth, it is deeply spiritual than many people are able to understand. And you're going to hear more controversies this year. Things are going to come up to disturb these relations, even as they try to rebuild them.
For years, the United States has accused China of economic and defense provocations that include disrupting global trading practices that hurt American businesses, and more recently, stepping up military incursions near Taiwan. President Joe Biden said recently the U.S. would defend Taiwan in any conflict. President Xi Jinping saying China and the U.S. need to increase communication and cooperation.
But there's a space there for the believer who understands the times, because there's an instruction for those which preach the gospel. And sooner or later, it shall be clear which was dark and which was light.
Global health.
We will hear another disease will be heard from Asia.
Global health and infectious disease experts are sounding the alarm over the deadly Nipah virus, saying that it carries a serious epidemic potential. The virus is primarily carried by certain types of fruit bats.
Now, there are currently no drugs or vaccines against it.
But the Lord told me that it shall not go far. It will cause a slight panic. It will not go far. Why? Because we will pray.
Global finance.
I see a season not far from now where we're going to see a very unpredictable pattern of currencies, especially the dollar, euro. But the signification of that is deeper than just those usual fluctuations that you see on your computers. We're going to see things like gold become more defining in the near future concerning wealth than paper. A lot is shifting financially in the world. And in a few years, some of you will understand what I mean.
The signs of the times.
A lot has happened in the world. COVID-19 is just one sign of it. The world is altered. Many things are starting to happen, but for the bigger picture, are signs of the end time. We're going to enter a season where we're going to start hearing earthquakes, floods, even volcanoes that have not erupted in a long time. We're going to start to hear them awakened.
This volcano in Iceland has erupted for the first time in 6,000 years.
You're going to see soon in the newspapers of people saying we've seen an earthquake in a magnitude that has never been registered or recorded in this land. But what is the responsibility of the church? Some of these things, when they start to happen, we go back to scripture and ask ourselves, what does God speak about floods and earthquakes? It is the warning that Jesus is about to return. Because more than ever before, that we have to start taking the words God gives us seriously. And so the responsibility of the church is clearer now than it has ever been.
What is the God of seasons and times saying about 2022? Join us this 31st December for the night of prayer as we seek and hear God for the new year, live on all Phaneroo online platforms and Manifest TV from 9 p.m. In prayer, we position ourselves for divine responsibility. Phaneroo, make manifest.